Yo, 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 what is going on? No intro today because we got a very special I.O.W sports show here tonight. I got my man AP, a very well respected supporter of the I.O.W movement. He is here with us tonight, and y'all know the deal. Catch us on all the social media stuff at the bottom, but we're going to get into this because we had a very, very interesting topic come out, and we're gonna have some GOAT debates. So what categories we got tonight, MJ?
All right, tonight it was issued by AP last night. If we wanted to do a top five, three different positions in NFL, my
Okay.
choice. So my choice was I went with tight ends, and then I went with two defensive side. I went with safeties, and I went with linebackers.
I like that. Well,
Those,
let's get the offensive one knocked out the way first, because I think
I think that's the easiest one to do first.
yeah, I
Knock
think that's
knock
the
that one
easiest
out.
one to do. So my man, Mr. Price, give me your top five NFL GOAT list. Break it down. Go ahead.
And before you start, AP, what up, AP? Nice to meet you, bro.
What's up, yo? Number 5, Gronk.
Okay.
Number 4, Shannon Sharp. Number 3, Travis Kelsey.
Okay.
Number 2, Jason Witten.
Jason
And
Witten.
number 1, yeah. And number 1, Tony Gonzalez.
Ooh.
Wow. So we got Gronk at 4. We got Uncle Shay Sharp at 4. Gronk
yeah,
at 5.
Gronk at 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
All right.
Gronk.
Shay Sharp at 4. You had at 3. You had Jason Witten.
No, 2 was Witten.
Okay, 2 was Witten. Whoa, you had him higher than I thought. Okay. Who'd you had at number 3, AP?
Travis
Oh,
Kelsey.
Travis.
Yeah, Kelsey at 3.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Hey, right off the bat, man, you got to explain Jason Witten at number 2.
The second highest receiving yards, the second highest career, and he played 191 games, I think.
Okay.
He played one game more than Tony Gonzalez.
Okay. Okay. APT tight end top list. All right. MJ, break it down, man. Give us your top 5 tight ends.
Here's my. I'll go with my honorable mentions first, just so you'll see where I'm at. My honorable mentions are Shannon Sharp, Mike Ditka, Jason Witten, Mark Bavaro, and Gronk are my honorable mentions. Now my top 5. At number 5, I got Travis Kelsey. At number 4, I got Ozzie Newsome.
The big Oz.
At number 3, I got Kellen Winslow Sr. At number 2, I got Antonio Gates. And of course, you know who number 1 is.
Yeah, that's Tony Gonzalez.
All day. Yep.
Okay, we got some interesting list. I will say this. I'm glad both of you guys came to your senses and made sure that Tony G was at the top of the list. Travis Kelsey, he is in there. I'm actually surprised that you didn't have Shannon Sharp on your list, MJ. I'm actually surprised on that. I think Shannon Sharp is like he's damn cream of the crop.
You know what? It was a toss up because I was thinking hard between Newsome, and Kelsey and Sharp, for 4 and 5, because Kellen Winslow Sr. was an absolute beast in his time. Ozzie Newsome, very underrated, tight end. Obviously, we see what Kelsey's been doing, but Shannon Sharp, I just never been a fan of him. And I think maybe it's more of his mouth on TV than anything.
Now you come on, man. You can't hold that against what that man did on the field, man.
Hey, can you? Is there anybody in my top 5 you would take out and put Shannon Sharp over?
Probably Kellen Winslow. Because I think what Shannon Sharp did, he did what Ozzie Newsome did. He just did it in a more advanced NFL, different time. Because Ozzie Newsome was doing exactly what Shannon Sharp was doing, being very athletic, tight end, and be able to line up like a wide receiver.
But look who was throwing the ball to Shannon Sharp also, as opposed to Ozzie Newsome.
Well, I mean, you can say Dan Fouts was a damn good quarterback throwing it to Kellen Winslow.
He was.
So, I mean, if you're going by that logic, then you might catch something like Kellen Winslow.
Go look up Kellen Winslow's numbers and go look at his.
I'm not dissing on Kellen Winslow. I'm because he went to Missouri, so I follow Kellen Winslow.
Yeah, motherfucker. There you go. Ready getting Mizzou in. Wait.
Hey, I got
6 minutes, 22 seconds in. You ready talking Mizzou?
That's only because I didn't cut the camera and I didn't catch your already linebacker name in there. So you beat me to it. AP, you got any knock on MJ's list? You got Tony at 1, Antonio Gates at 2, Kellen Winslow 3, Ozzie Newsome 4, Travis Kelce. Anything you would change?
Well, Kevin Winslow, yeah, I'll change him because Shannon Sharp numbers is better than his, and Jason Witten numbers is better than his, and Gronk numbers is better than his.
And Gronk played less.
Sometimes it's not all about numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, it is, but sometimes, I mean, like I said, it's to each his own. It's, I'm not knocking, your list at all or anything. Mm-hmm. You have your opinions, I have mine, and that's what we debate this about.
Anything you would change on AP's list? Tony G at 1, Jason Witten 2, Travis Kelce 3, Shay Sharp 4, Gronk at 5.
I'm just shocked Antonio Gates isn't on that list.
Yeah, Antonio Gates.
I was about to put him on it. Like it's between him and Gronk, because if you take Gronk brings away, then yeah.
I hear you. I love it. Well, let's move on to the defensive side, because I'm gonna save the safeties for last. I think that's going to be our most interesting debate right here. So, MJ, give me your top 5 linebackers of all time in the NFL. Go ahead.
Okay, you want honorable mentions first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, my honorable mentions for linebackers got Jack Lambert, Dick Butkus, Patrick Willis, Brian Urlacher, Zach Thomas, and Derek Brooks as my honorable mentions. My top 5. Okay. Number 5, I got Junior Seau.
Junior.
Number 4, I got your boy, DT.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Number 3, I got Mike Singletary.
Okay.
Number 2, I got Ray Lewis.
Ray Lou. I already know who your number one is. Don't say it. I already know who your number one is.
Because it's him and then it's everybody else.
Oh my gosh. You hear this mess, AP? You hear this mess?
Tell me. Hey Mark, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that it's LT and everybody else.
Yeah, he's the best one. So
yeah, no, I gotta bust your chops because he going. Hey, AP, just look at the jersey he has on. Just look at it. Come on. Come on. All right, AP.
Number 5, Derek Thompson.
Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas.
4. Yes, yeah. Number 4, Ray Lewis.
Oh.
Number 3, Patrick Willis.
Ooh.
Number 2, Mike Singletary.
Okay.
And number 1, LT.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look, MJ. As much as I was gonna bust your chops, come on. Hey, if you say anybody else besides LT at number 1, we don't even need to talk football. We don't need to talk sports. We don't need to talk nothing.
It's
just
over.
go ahead and take your opinions and just go to Pluto. You know, LT without a doubt, number 1. I like the honor. I like how you got Patrick Willis right there at 3. I probably wouldn't put him that high. But I love Patrick Willis' game. I will say this: he kind of almost Barry Sanders us. He walked away from the game a lot earlier than what I think he could have, because I think he only played
like a Calvin Johnson type too.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all know, I think he only played like 7 or 8 seasons, but they were very, very well productive 7, 8 seasons. So I do like Patrick Lewis right there. I was actually shocked that you had him over Ray Lewis over there, AP. I was actually kind of shocked by that, man. All the time Ray Lewis is over there in your neck of the woods, and you had him behind Patrick Willis.
Because I think Patrick Willis is an overall better than Lewis,
especially in the pass coverage game. I can say that. Not that obviously Ray Lewis had interceptions, but look how they were coming. They were coming off of like tip passes and things like that. I can agree with you there. I think Patrick Willis could go 1-on-1 with a tight end and cover him pretty well. So I respect it. I respect it. Now you got tackling machines on yours, MJ. I mean, Singletary was a tackling machine. So was Junior Seau. So was Ray Lewis. Went sideline to sideline. But I'm glad that you got 2 disruptors on there in LT and DT. Matter of fact, both of you guys put LT and DT on there, because I think the closest that you can probably get to LT
don't say the closest.
No,
because there's no close. There's
not numbers wise, but I'm saying no. Look, I'm talking about as in affecting the game. No, I'm talking about as infecting the game. Lawrence Taylor was a disruptor. And you look at Derek Thomas, he was a disruptor coming off the edge. They both played the edge coming off that weak side on defenses. So they both did almost the same thing.
Here's the difference between the two. Offensive coordinators didn't map out a game plan around where Derek Thomas was going to be on the field.
The hell they didn't.
The hell they did.
Come on, man.
Bro,
if you did not account for 58 in red and yellow, you was about to have a long day. Did you forget this man got 7 sacks in a game? Come on, man.
Bro,
he may not have been as good as LT, but he wasn't too far. He was not too far. Derek Thomas was damn good, and I hate that he had to go out on some blood clots from a car accident. That one killed me.
Blood clot.
Yeah, that one killed me. All right, our last and final category.
Here's the toughest one, and I want AP to go first, because I want to see where he is, because I have a feeling somebody on my honorable mention is going to be in his top 5, and I think he's going to have him at 2 or 3.
All right, so AP, kick it off. Top 5 safeties of all time. Give us your GOAT list.
Well, Homer. I'm being a Homer, so number 5 is Sean Taylor.
Okay.
See, I thought you were gonna have him higher. That's who I thought you were gonna have at maybe 2 or 3.
Nah, I mean he's good and hard hitting, but his coverage is it's like half and half.
Okay.
Number 4, Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Ronnie Locke.
Okay.
Number 2, Ed Reed. And number 1, Troy Polamalu.
Okay. Not a bad list. Not a bad list.
Bad list.
That's not a bad list, AP. I like that. I can respect that. All right, MJ, give it to us, bro.
Okay. My honorable mentions: your boy Lamar, your boy Eric Berry.
Ooh.
No honorable
Okay.
mention to Eric Berry. John Lynch, Rodney Harrison, Sean Taylor, and I had to throw Minka Fitzpatrick in there, just for you know why.
Okay.
Not that he is the top 5. I just had to throw his name in there to shout him out, him and his family. All right, so my top 5.
Shout out 613 Faith Productions.
What up? What up?
Go ahead, break it down.
Right.
Number 5.
Number 5, I got AP's number 1 at 5, Troy Polamalu.
Okay.
Wow.
At number 4, I got Ed Reed. Number 3, I got Steve Atwater.
Ooh.
Number
You
2,
such a fucking old head, bro.
Do you know anything about Steve Atwater?
Come on, man. Come on.
Then you know why he's on my list. Number 2, I got Brian Dawkins.
Okay.
And number 1, Mr. Lott.
Man.
How you go?
Okay. Interesting list. AP, anything
Brian
you would
Dawkins.
change about MJ's list?
You got Brian Dawkins over Ed Reed.
At 2.
Yeah, I do.
I do like Brian Dawkins. He can hit. But man,
And listen, I'm not taking anything away from Ed Reed. Trust me, I'm not. He was one hell of a ball hawk. But I just think what Brian Dawkins did was just Brian Dawkins didn't have as much help around Ed Reed. Ed Reed played on some stout defenses and was able to flourish. Brian Dawkins didn't have that type of the 7 up front. I mean, Dawkins was back there, single-handedly handling shit. I got a question for you, man. Troy Polamalu at number 1?
hey, I can't knock it.
A ball hog. He's a ball hog. Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having Troy up there. He's definitely in top 5. I probably,
like I said, I got him at 5, but
yeah.
to have him over Ronnie Lott,
It's because you're old, bro. You like that 80s football, bro. Hey, man.
and Lamar, what decade were you born in?
Hey, I was at the back end of the 80s, bro.
You was
87.
Okay, you was an 80s baby, right? Just like me.
Yeah, but
Just
you was
like
at the
me.
front. You was at
It don't fucking matter. It don't
What I'm
matter.
saying, you was at the front. I was at the back. Like,
You was just past the middle. You was just past the middle. You wasn't at the very back end. There was still a couple more years after you.
Hey, Jay said that's that 80s no chin strap football, bro.
Yo, straight up on the sidebar, the very first I must have been like 4 or 5. My father bought me for Christmas a Giants outfit, and the helmet was it had like the kicker. The one single bar in front,
the single bar,
and like the one single bar face mask, and like the little chin strap. It was a plastic helmet, man. Bro, I adore that fucking thing.
The funny helmet. That's what you got.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, AP, before you get out of here, because I know you got to break out of here, man, and we appreciate you hopping on. But I got to get your opinion because this is your squad. Y'all looking like y'all the sale might go through. It's not exclusive. Dan Snyder looking like he might sell it to Josh Harris. $6 bill on that sale.
6.025, I believe it was.
Yeah. So give us your thought, man. This is your squad, man. How you feel about the sale and how is it going to help the squad out, man? Go ahead, break it down to us, man. How you feeling about it?
Just like the show earlier in the evening, I will wait until it's like final, official.
Okay, so you just wait until it's official.
Yeah.
You like, man, I don't believe it until it's something is signed and he is gone.
Look, I mean, because $6 billion is nothing to sneeze at. So you got to make sure
Yeah.
make sure everything's in writing, signed, stamped, delivered, and then peace out to that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't no check, cash only.
Ain't no check.
Nope.
Straight cash on me. Do the Randy Moss, not straight cash on me, nah, for real. Now let me ask you this, AP. Now with him, potentially being out very soon, is there a chance that you think the team could probably flourish in your area? Possibly, start, being, I guess, more progressive, I guess. Start getting more different types of faces in there. You bring in Eric Bieniemy, possibly being your next coach. Like what do you think are the benefits of getting Dan Snyder out of here?
Well, Dan Snyder, I mean, it's a half and half. Yeah, but Eric coming in, yeah, he would change everything around. A better offense, actually, like a top 10 offense.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, we got all the pieces for it.
Now he got some nice pieces down there.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam Howell? Yeah, Sam Howell?
Yeah, I need a quarterback, dog.
Don't worry.
Well, all right. So let's go right there, AP. What do you think is the right decision for y'all to be the quarterback going into this 2023-2024 season? Who should be our quarterback?
Yes, Sam Howell.
Oh, okay. So you got some faith in him, huh?
So you want to roll with him? 17 games.
I want him to just like in the middle, just pass the ball like 6 yards. That's slant. That's it.
Your game manager.
Yep, run the ball. That's it.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, Daniel Jones is being the game manager. Why not Sam Howell?
Well, his problem is he got all that drama over there anyway. His body bag, his tackle ain't signed. Everybody mad over there, so.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not sure what because Saquon didn't sign his tag yet, but that was only just so he can avoid fines and accumulating them. Because if you're under contract and you miss all these workouts and OTAs and stuff, they can fine you. So that's smart on his point because he's looking for a contract, so it makes sense.
And here's the thing: neither one of them two are going to be showing up at these. These are voluntary workouts.
Yeah, they are.
They weren't mandatory, so they weren't going to show up regardless.
Yeah.
But they've been working on Dexter Lawrence. He's going to get the extension before Barkley. They've been working on that. So him.
Well, he's mad about that.
What's that?
I said he's mad about that too.
Oh, he's going to get paid though. Everything that they're saying, and I'm reading up here, he's going to get paid. They're looking at making him the second highest paid behind
who?
Well, Jeffrey Simmons just got paid, and then your boy down for your Washington Commanders got paid. What, Allen?
Yeah, the number one.
Yeah, he just got paid.
Well, they was looking at signing Dexter Lawrence 5 years, close to 100 million, 5 years, 95, something like that.
Yeah, because Jeffrey just got $494. That's what Jeffrey just got. So, I mean, it'll be interesting. So, hey, man, AP, I know you got to bounce out of here and boogie, man. You got to take care of some business, man. So, hey, man, we appreciate you hopping on, man. Hey, like I said, anytime you want to hop on here and talk your shit, man, just hit me on the messenger and we get you on here, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be trying to, but just late o'clock at night, I'll be asleep, But I'll be trying, but I'll be good all week.
All right, AP, man, be good, bro. Be good.
Appreciate you having you, bro.
Yeah. All right.
All right, brother. Hey, there it is. That's our man AP, man. He's been a faithful I mean, he was like MJ, a faithful supporter of I.O.W. Sports. Y'all see him all the time in the comments. It was great to have him on there.
And what's funny, Lamar, me and AP, we've been going back and forth on this, on I.O.W. for year and a half, 2 years now. We've been going back and forth, me and that dude.
Oh yeah, because y'all division rivals,
cat,
bro. Because y'all division rivals, like NFC East rivals. I swear all the time, like y'all rib each other all the time, because like it goes beyond football season. It's like all year round, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
It's like an all year round joint for y'all. Y'all just sit there and be going at each other. It'd be hilarious. But no, man. Hey, some interesting lists. Real quick, I'm gonna give my top 5 for each position. Obviously, for tight end, hey, Tony Gonzalez. That's a no brainer at number 1. Yep. I'm gonna actually go Shannon Sharp at number 2. I like what he's done at the tight end position. I'm gonna go. I know he's still playing, but I'm gonna go Travis Kelce at number 3. When it's all said and done, I think he jumps to number 1, and then Tony goes 2, and then Shannon Sharp goes 3. But now that he's still playing and active, there's no debate on what Tony Gonzalez is doing. He is doing some really like freakishly
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Travis Kelce. He's doing some unbelievable stuff at the tight end position. So, like I said, when it's all said and done, he'll definitely be at the top of that list. But for this purpose, for the sake of this debate, and because he's still currently playing, I got him at number 3 behind Shannon Sharp at 2, Tony Gonzalez at 1, 4. I'm gonna go Antonio Gates, 5. Then I'm gonna go Ozzie Newsome at 5. Just for me personally, I think Ozzie Newsome, and the reason why I went that way is because you see the 4 that I named above Ozzie, I think they all at some point in time watch Ozzie Newsome play tight end, and like
if it wasn't for guys like Kellen Winslow and Ozzie Newsome, the tight end position wouldn't be what it is.
Yeah, because I think Ozzie Newsome was just so progressive in the time that he played at the tight end position to be more than just a blocker and just a body as an extension of an offensive lineman. Man, he was agile, catch any and everything, and his yardage after catch abilities was bananas. And so I think he was the blueprint of what you saw later come. Like you said, Kellen Winslow kind of followed that blueprint. Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates, and they were both playing at the same time. They kind of took it another step further, being athletic with the the basketball background. And then I just think that Kelce is taking it to another level at the point where tight end is more like almost like another wide receiver on their field now. And so he's transforming the tight end position.
Now, here's the caveat. Yeah. Is it him or is it Mahomie?
I tell you this. Travis Kelce was putting up numbers before Mahomes got there, and he was doing that with Alex Smith. And here's how I solidify that answer, because as a Chiefs fan, I get it all the time. I'm like, well,
I'm just straight up asking. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I feel you. Because I mean, there's always been a debate of, hey, which one is more important, Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill? Well, you see who's still in the Chiefs uniform, so that answers that question. So,
and I don't think that so much answers the question. The money, answered that question.
No, but my thing is the fact that the Chiefs they were open and willing to trade him because of they couldn't get a deal done. That tells me that hey, we'll still be all right without you, and I mean they proved it. But I'm just saying
Did they?
Travis Kelce is just so important to that offense, and he's durable, and he literally he missed his rookie season to a knee injury. Besides that rookie season, I mean he's rarely missed games. He may have missed 1 or 2 games here and there, Man, they missed 1 or 2 games just because the team has already clinched, can't improve their playoff position, and he didn't play the last week of the regular season. But besides that, he's durable. He's reliable. He's a zone monster. He eats up defensive zones. When you play zone against the Chiefs, you're asking for trouble with Mahomes and Kelsey because they have some weird connection that they know exactly where to find the zone, and they will eat you alive. And those are the days that Travis Kelsey puts up $150 and 2 TDs, and he eats you alive. So,
and that's the weird shit. Like those two are like, they are like a 1A, 1B when it comes to broken plays. Kind of like how Tyreek just fucking took off and he threw it downfield.
Yeah,
it
playing off
every time that there's a broken play, Mahomes got to scramble out. Kelsey's
587.
Kelsey knows where to go, and
he knows exactly where he's at.
Mahomes knows, like, okay, I know where he's going to be. I could be on this side of the field. I know where Kelsey's going to be.
Yeah,
and
it's ridiculous.
Every time.
It's ridiculous. So that's my tight end list right there. A linebacker. So LT.
This is what I want to hear from you.
One LT. That's a no-brainer. Like I said, if anybody has the audacity to utter anything besides Lawrence Taylor at number 1, don't talk football with me. Don't talk football on I.O.W. Sports. Don't talk football anywhere. You should be barred. You should be disbanded. Matter of fact, I don't care any state you in, and you got the audacity to list anybody at number 1 besides LT. I'm calling the cops on you. And I don't mess with the cops like that, but I will call the cops on you if you put anybody besides LT at number 1. You need to be arrested. You need to do hard time, 25 to life.
Listen, I know a lot of cops, so I could call whichever one you want. I could call whichever ones you want. I could call the good ones. I could call the corrupt one. You know.
Hey, we might need to call on one that might have to rough you up real quick to knock some senses into you. But
unfortunately, I've come across some of them in my lifetime. Not that I'm proud, but you know,
to me, LT,
it's not even close.
No, you're right. Look, as much I'm gonna give you grief about your fandom, but this is not fandom. This is just realistic. This is just, there's no debate. LT number 1 at linebacker. There's no doubt about that. Me personally,
I'm not even, you know, like you were just saying, I'm not even trying to be a homer. If you guys anybody knows, football, you know, LT is synonymous, on the defense, point blank, period.
Yeah, LT number 1. I'm gonna actually go Ray Lewis 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Singletary 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Derek Thomas 4, and then I'm gonna go Urlacher at 5. I'm gonna go.
I knew you was gonna change something up because we had the same top 4. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't gonna say Junior Seau at 5.
No, I love Buddy. I love Buddy, and I love Buddy, and I love Buddy. I absolutely loved him. I honestly, I hate playing the Chargers when he was in San Diego for that long. I absolutely hate it because I knew what we were going to get. You better stop 55. I knew it was up.
You know, it was.
You better find somebody to get a body on him.
At 5, it was between Junior and Urlacher at 5 for me.
For you, yeah.
That was my number 5 because the top 4 came to me quick. I was like, boom, 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 and I was like, all right, you know, who's gonna deserve that top 5 spot? Who's gonna deserve number 5?
Yeah.
So I started listing some names down. Not even like looking at, because I'm not a big stack guy. I'm a lot of eye test eye, like that.
What do you see? What do you see?
Exactly. You know, that's why I said like honorable mentions like Jack Lambert, Dick Buckus. I didn't personally see them play.
Of course. I
wasn't alive like Mel was, you know, when Moses parted the sea. you know what I mean? And when I talk to him on Monday, I'm gonna ask him like, you know, what was life like when he parted the sea?
Chill out, bro. I can't.
Nah, shout out to Detroit, my man. That's who it was between. It was between Seau and Urlacher for 5. You know, and I went with Junior. Just there was just something about that guy, man. Like he the way he
Buddy was
played
nice.
the game, the way he played the game was just, different level.
Oh no, I'm with you. Junior
And then
Seau was damn good, man.
And then you think about it, like I said, Urlacher's, phenomenal. Patrick Willis, phenomenal in the years he played. Derek Brooks was phenomenal with, in Tampa.
Yeah.
Zach Thomas with Miami, very underrated linebacker.
Now you're right.
But I like your top five there. I'm on board.
Yeah.
I have no disagreements because, like I said, I could see Urlacher at 5, no problem.
Yeah, and I think Urlacher had the benefit that he played safety a lot in college and high school, so he was very athletic for a middle linebacker, and it was just the fact that he was able to go into that role of being a Chicago Bears linebacker. He fit that mold. Tough, rugged. He fit the mold like a Dick Butkus in the Mike Singletary. And not only just being a tackling machine, but being the leader on your defensive side of the ball. You knew who to go talk to when there needs a problem situated, fixed, or hell, you needed a play. I know who to go. I know who to go to. So I think he fit that mold with Butkus and Singletary for sure.
And it just came to mind because you were just talking about the Bears.
Yeah.
You notice how Khalil Mack was not mentioned. Okay. Once he left Oakland, right? Because that's where he started. He started with the Raiders.
Yeah, he did.
Once he left there, like his career kind of just leveled out. He did
some injuries here and there, and then let's be honest, he was on a bad team in Chicago. That was a money grab.
You're on defense.
No, you're right.
You're right. You know what I mean? Like,
I figure.
To not even mention him, like as good as that man was his first few years with Oakland, like that man was on a fucking tear.
He was, and it sucks because now he's almost like that veteran where he's good, but he's not close as disruptive as he once was. And
you're not as fearful of him no more.
Oh no! I still have fear for him. Not as much, nowhere close as much as I did, say 5 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. No. Like you're not as fearful no more of him.
Oh yeah, not as close.
Exposed. Yep.
Oh yeah, like 5 years ago, every time we saw the Raiders, I'm like, man, y'all better make sure y'all double team this fool because he'll the moment that he starts strip sacking you and giving that offense short fields or possibly taking them back for touchdowns, I'm like, man, we in trouble. Luckily, the rest of his team around him was trash too. So that's kind of been Khalil Mack's MO in his career is not surrounded by too much greatness. So I think that kind of dwindles a little bit on his light too. My safeties. All right, my safeties.
This is the one I've been interested in.
Number one for me is Ed Reed. Then I would go Ronnie Lott. Then I would go.
You got. Go ahead. You got Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott. Okay.
Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go Palomalu.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Brian Dawkins, and then I'm gonna go my very underrated number 5, Darren Woodson. I'm gonna go Darren Woodson at my number 5. I just think Darren Woodson was a good, he was just a good leader, and reliable. You didn't really have to worry about him, and you just knew he was going to be back there and make a play. And that's the team guy. T.O. Standing on the star stuff. Darren Woodson wasn't with it. He didn't like that. So Darren Woodson at 5.
You know why? You know why Woodson's not on my list.
I know he's a cowboy. I know. I know. Then definitely.
But I'm not taking nothing away from him. Darren Woodson was a hell of a fucking player. No,
yeah, he
no
was.
doubt about it.
Yeah. And then I think I went Troy Polamalu 3. My only knock on Troy is that I wish, as good as he was instinctively, and him making the great plays, jumping over the timing the hike right and jumping over the lineman and getting the sack and doing things like that. I love it. My only knock is that, with his reckless abandonment type of play, with his body frame, it would leave him beat up and banged up sometimes, and that would cost him, certain steps where if he had wasn't so hurt or anything, he could make a play or two and probably secure a victory here and there. But loved the instincts that he had. Definitely instincts. Ronnie Lott to me, there's no explanation needed for why you got Ronnie Lott so high. And he was the epitome of the deep position for almost 20, 30 years. Even after he was done playing, people were like, man, I need a safety, but I need a Ronnie Lott type. Smart. Yeah. Instincts were crazy. Great in the pass coverage. He may not have the crazy interception stats, but he was great in the pass coverage. And let's not forget, he was one tough son of a bitch, and he would knock you out. He would lay you out, Ronnie. And let's not forget how tough he was when he amputated a couple of his fingers, went back and played. Like, come on, man. Went back and played. Like, that's some hockey player type shit, bro. Like NFL players this day, they lose a fingernail, they're out for the rest of the game, bro. Ronnie Lott went and played with less fingers than what he came into the game with and played. So I love Ronnie Lott. He was epitome of a safety for a long time. And man, Ed Reed, to me, he just took what Ronnie Lott did, the mold of Ronnie Lott, and he just amplified it on another level. And let's not forget, great leader. And I understand your take. You got another Hall of Famer in Ray Lewis on your squad. I get it. I totally get it.
You also had Terrell Suggs.
Yeah, you had T Sizzle. Yeah, you're right. I get you. He has some studs.
A few others they had too.
Yeah, I get that to you, and I can adhere to that. But I mean, at the end of the day, you knew not to throw it on. If you didn't get the pass in between 8 and 15 yards, do not try to go deep. Don't do it. You just didn't. Yeah, he was.
Do not try to go over the top.
No, he
you know what I mean? You got somebody there waiting to knock your head off.
2-0.
Literally.
Number 20.
Literally trying to take your head off.
He was right there every time. Anytime the ball was in the air, he acted like it was his. And he's on the defensive side. And he played. And I got to give him credit. His instincts of even when he intercepted the ball, his willingness to try to go and score. I got to take that into account of what Ed Reed did as a safety, man. Even his contributions when he has the kick returns off of missed field goals or something like that. I know that's not necessarily playing safety, but it does to me. It matters because that's him being a football player, and that's just him making a play, regardless any point in time in the game, whether it was on defense or special teams. He was special, man. And definitely my honorable mention off the gate is Sean Taylor. Unfortunate that guy got taken from us way too soon, way too young.
He would have been up there.
Easily.
I wouldn't even say 5. He would have blew past 5.
He'd have been up there like 3, 2, and 1 for me.
Yeah.
Had he been able to, been able to be on this earth a little bit longer. I just think Sean Taylor didn't even get into his prime when he got taken away from us, bro.
No,
I don't think so. So I thought that was a huge unfortunate situation, and not just football wise, but just because he got taken so early from his family, man. As a
human being, like football aside, that you throw that don't even mean nothing no more.
Oh yeah.
You look at the human being side, the family side, the friends, that was tough. NFL lost a good one on that one. I'm gonna propose And when, same thing with Eric Berry. If he didn't get sick, you know what I mean? Like his career path his trajectory was.
Yeah. No, without a doubt. And I'm glad he was able to come back, but then he had some flashes of old Eric Berry when he came back from Hodgkin's lymphoma. I think that's what he had.
Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah, Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's what he had. It's a form of cancer, and it's unfortunate that happened. But I was glad that he was able to come back. Had some flashes, but then the injuries his body wasn't. This is when I knew he was cooked. That AFC Championship game in 2018, when it was him and it was Gronk 101 on the outside. And Gronk went right past him, and I'm like, Gronk is slow as hell. Why is he getting past you, Eric Berry? And
Gronk is just big.
Yeah, he's just big. Yeah, he's running just a straight line and big. So, and once I saw that he got behind Eric Berry, I'm like, yeah. Sorry, Eric. And then next, once the Chiefs released him, he wasn't even. He hasn't played since. I don't know if he's officially put in his retirement papers, but I don't even know if this even.
Didn't he play with Baltimore for a year?
Eric Berry, no. That's you're probably thinking of Marcus Peters, who was a former Chief.
No. I thought Eric Berry signed with another team and played 1 year. I mean, I could be wrong. You're the Chiefs fan.
Eric Berry hasn't played since the Chiefs released him. There's been once he got released, there was a couple of teams that probably gave him a call. Test the water, see how much he really wanted to play, or what he would desire as a contract, but nothing really came of it. Because I know the Falcons, his home team, called him. I know the Cowboys called him. I think Cleveland had called him as well, but yeah, nothing came of it. But yeah, I'm with you on that. I think his career, because when he first came into the league, man, he was electric, and then that news came down and kind of changed everything. Yeah, go ahead.
Quick on the spot trivia: where did Eric Berry go to college?
Oh, come on, man. He went to Tennessee, bro.
Okay.
Come on. He was a volunteer. Because I'm pretty sure you saw him eat your gators.
He volunteered to whoop Mizzou's ass is what he did. Got him.
Yeah, Nah, man. But you know what's so great about doing things like that is because, obviously we're going to have our own criteria, our own, very subjective ideas of what we think is top five. But what I do love is when you see similar names that you like, no doubt, no brainer. like,
because that's you paying attention to what they actually are either doing or have done that you have seen, and as the impact that it has made.
Yeah,
it just makes it that much more like when you think of Tony Gonzalez, like year in, year out, all the man did was produce.
Ball.
He wasn't the flashiest guy.
No.
But the man produced.
Not even close to the passes, bro, but he always got open, bro.
Same thing with Antonio Gates.
Oh my gosh, Antonio Gates, bro.
You know what I mean? Not the flashy dude, but just went out there and put up the numbers.
Can I say I was spoiled?
The ball.
Can I say I was spoiled as a football fan every time as a Chief fan I'm watching Tony Gonzalez on my team and we're going against the Chargers and I'm watching Antonio Gates on the other side doing his thing. I was spoiled as a Chief fan at that time. And I hated Antonio Gates just because he played for the Chargers and he used to kill us. Him and Phillip used to kill us. But I appreciated how good that dude was. I'm like, yo, this dude is a baller, bro. I mean, him and Tony Gonzalez playing at the same time in the league, that was him, Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, Jason Witten was playing around at the same time. Who else was playing around that same time who was some good tight ends? I can't remember.
Jimmy Graham had put up a couple big seasons in a row there with New Orleans.
Jimmy Graham could have easily been on this list had he just stayed healthy, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, he had a couple monster seasons, and then, the injury bug hit him, and he never recovered.
And it's like it's tough because it's like just him, his physical body is like, bro, you're not seeing a tight end like that. He was what like 6'7", like 270 or something like that, and he was running like probably like a 4.5 40 because he could move.
Yeah, he was like 6'6", 6'7".
He was a big dude. He was a big dude.
Maybe even like 6'8" or so. Yeah.
Red.
He was the type that's, all you had to do is put your arm up.
Red zone problem. Oh, Drew Brees wasn't stupid. He knew who to go to in red zone.
Yep.
You knew exactly where to go. Matter of fact, the defense knew where they was going. They still couldn't stop it. Come on. Jimmy Graham was ridiculous. Honestly, obviously Gronk would be high on that list if he could have stayed healthy. I mean, if you just look at Gronk's numbers and you relate it to what you watch, he was dominant. But the man's body is made of paper mache, bro. Don't even say it. No, nope. I know where you're going. Yes, we know. He was a Wildcat, and he was hurting college too.
He was.
He was hurting college too.
That's the thing. He hurt his back in college.
Yeah.
He was hurt in college with the back right from the jump.
From the jump, yeah.
I remember I remember being out in Arizona, visiting my late father and watching Arizona play Arizona State on TV out there. And Nick Foles was the quarterback, Gronk was the tight end, and I believe they were both sophomores at the time. And me and my father were conversating. We were saying like, these two are both gonna be playing on Sundays. Like, they showed that talent early on in college.
Yeah. And
then Gronk got hurt later that season. And at that time I was already back home, talking to him on the phone. Did you hear about, Rob Gronkowski? Like, oh man. That's, we're talking about, you think he's still gonna make the draft? Oh yeah. He's definitely gonna get drafted. It's just a matter of where, because the injuries is he gonna fall to?
Yeah.
And he fell to the perfect situation, and the rest is history with him. He was good, but I don't think he was top 5 good.
I could have put him. I could have easily put him 3 or 4 had he been able to stay healthy. But because he couldn't, I got to put him as an honorable mention. And it's just one of those things where, where people's career could possibly end up depending on, like you said, situations. Obviously, I got to give Travis Kelce, I'm not going to knock his skill set because the guy's amazing. But damn it, man, you going to Andy Reid was a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. When you get coaches that put you in the right position,
like you would
go ahead.
Oh, it just like fucking stopped and cut out. I was gonna say if Travis Kelce was drafted to like let's say Chicago, would he be a top 5 tight end?
He'd be an honorable mention tight end. He'll be an honorable mention tight end because let's look at the quarterback situation of the time that Travis Kelce has been in the league for the last eight so years. You talking about a whole bunch of just throwaways. Justin Fields is the only thing that's been worth the damn at the quarterback position. I mean, maybe Jay Cutler, I guess. But,
don't go there. No, don't discount Mitch. Don't discount Mitch Trubisky. Listen, I'm gonna spit the facts. That motherfucker as Bazure Shmbre Garbagio, as you say, booty juice, as bad as Mitch Trubisky was.
Yeah, he was.
That man still took him to the playoffs.
Twice, I know.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. I give him that.
Winning record over there.
I give him that.
So, I mean, was he worth the number 2 pick? No.
Not when you got Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson in that same draft. No.
And for Chicago to move up 1 spot. Move up one spot with San Francisco, who wasn't going to draft a quarterback to begin with.
Nope. I hear you. I hear you. But I mean, hey, situations do matter.
It does.
And hell, who you play with matters. Because I don't know if some of these players who we got on our top 5 list, if you know, as much as I love Rodney Lott, he was on a Super Bowl winning team in the 80s.
Yeah.
Ed Reed, like you said, he was playing with some Hall of Famers. Troy Polamalu, he has some dogs on his defensive side too. So it's crazy because now that I'm looking at our all these lists, the people that we got on these these top 5 lists, I mean they kind of all have something in common where they were surrounded by they were on some good teams. You can't just be getting all these stats and be considered top 5 when your team is trash. So it is what it is, and I'm not gonna put stock in every aspect of it, but there's some, to me, variables when you start putting these top 5 lists that you got to take into consideration for sure.
I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick.
Go ahead.
Give me one of your best underrated running backs.
Underrated
running backs. I don't need a list. Just like who comes to your mind that that was a phenomenal running back that doesn't get enough credit.
Honestly, I think low key Reggie Bush don't get a love because what we was expecting from him in college. He had some productive years in the NFL. Got him a Super Bowl ring in New Orleans. I know he team hopped a little bit, but he was still widely productive in the NFL. But I think he fell short of a lot of people's expectations because we saw what he was at USC. We were like, yo, can't wait to see this dude in the NFL. He gonna kill it. And I think he still had a good career. Now, if you're saying Hall of Fame career, probably not.
No, not Hall of Fame, but first person that came to my mind, and I'm in your neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think I'm going with?
Are you going to go Nigerian Nightmare?
Yes, sir. Even his backfield teammate.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people realize how good those two were as a 1-2 punch.
Okay.
Because just Okoye himself, that man was a problem.
He had a cool little run in Kansas City.
He was a problem before there was a problem. He was that type of guy.
Because wasn't nobody his size. But Steve Atwater, boy, I will never forget that Steve Atwater hit, dog. What's up, Kofi?
Why you think I got Steve Atwater at number 3?
Bro, Steve Atwater changed that complexion of that game. It was a good game, and it was close. And then next it was him, Okoye in the hole. He sent them backwards. Like,
you talk like I'm old, and this shit was
Joe Montana. No. Hey man, that was a good show to end the week on, man. I like that. I'm glad we got AP on. I'm glad that we was able to have a cool little top 5 list of different positions to kind of gauge where everybody's minds on what they think is great. So man, that was dope. That was real dope, man. Hey man, that's gonna conclude the show. Man, y'all make sure y'all keep your eyes peeled to some sports this weekend because we definitely sure is going to talk about it Monday. Got some play-in basketball games. Got some hockey. Got some baseball to talk about. Man, I see MJ didn't want to talk about that bad first inning tonight. You didn't want to talk about it?
We could talk about it. We still got 30 seconds. They give up 9 runs. They give up 9 runs in the first inning, bro. What do you want to say? They got their asses handed to them tonight. New York Yankees, you fucking
13-0. Tampa Bay Rays. They got another win over your trash Red Sox. So
I'm not worried about them. They ain't play nobody. I'm not worried about
man.
that. But my Yankees, my Yankees took an ass whooping tonight.
Yeah, they did. They did. But no, y'all heard it here from her. Y'all heard it here first. MJ said they ain't played nobody. All right, so don't get gassed up off that street.
They ain't played nobody.
For real. Hey, man, y'all enjoy y'all damn weekend. Please be safe out there. Spend some time with your loved ones, people you care about, and then y'all come back Monday because we got 2 jam-packed shows. I.O.W. Sports. You got the 4:00 show with myself, Detroit Mel, and the big homie Nick Shine. And then make sure y'all come back 11 p.m. You see my face. You see my partner MJ from NJ's face. Y'all know the deal. Follow us on all the social media platforms down below. I.O.W. Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram. And most importantly, YouTube. I.O.W. Sports Network, where all the content is stored at. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And if you are happen to be watching on Let's Talk Sports, shout out to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. Please do us a favor. Hop over I.O.W. Sports Network. Give us a like, share, and follow. Follow me on I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. Casey Wildcard-Mar on Twitter, Wildcard-Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Go ahead, MJ, before we get up out of here.
You know what we got this weekend? We got New York Knicks playoff basketball.
I know you amped, bro. I know you amped.
Bro.
Hey.
Let's get it going.
Hey, watch the Man Cave sports show on Saturday. You'll see my pick for that.
I will. I will definitely be tuned into that.
You'll see my pick. Hey, me and MJ, we out. Go enjoy y'all weekend, folks. Peace and love.
Come on. Silent Hill TV, yes. Hitchhikers.